Hey travelers, ever dreamed of seeing some of the most stunning places on Earth? Well, you better start packing because some of these wonders won't be around forever. Today, we're counting down the top 10 places you need to visit before they disappear, thanks to climate change, over-tourism, and other threats. From ancient cities to natural wonders, these places are fading fast. So, let's dive in before it's too late. Number 10, the Great Barrier Reef, Australia. First up, we've got the Great Barrier Reef, the largest coral reef system on the planet. It's home to over 1,500 species of fish, hundreds of types of coral, and marine life you won't find anywhere else. But rising sea temperatures are causing coral bleaching, and pollution isn't helping either. Scientists warn that much of this reef could be gone by 2050. So, if you want to experience one of the most beautiful underwater worlds, now's the time to snorkel or dive in. Number 9. Venice, Italy. The city of Venice is slowly sinking, literally. Built on wooden platforms and crisscrossed by canals, Venice has been battling rising sea levels for centuries. But with more extreme weather and flooding, the city is now facing its greatest challenge. Visiting Venice is like stepping into a painting, but if we're not careful, it could be underwater permanently. Catch a gondola ride and marvel at the art and architecture before this floating city becomes a sunken treasure. Number 8. Glacier National Park, Montana, USA. Nestled in the Rocky Mountains is Glacier National Park, a natural wonder of epic proportions. 100 years ago, this park was home to around 150 glaciers. Today, only about 25 remain. At the rate things are going, the glaciers could be gone in just a few decades, leaving behind only memories of the ice. Whether you're into hiking, wildlife watching, or just staring in awe at nature's grandeur, get here while the glaciers are still part of the scene. Number 7. The Maldives. Next, we're off to the Maldives, a tropical paradise made up of over 1,000 islands scattered across the Indian Ocean. But here's the kicker. This dreamy destination sits just 1.5 meters above sea level. Rising sea levels are threatening to submerge the Maldives, making it one of the most vulnerable countries to climate change. The government is even planning to relocate its people in the coming years. So, if white sand beaches, coral reefs, and turquoise waters are your vibe, visit before this paradise becomes part of the ocean. Number 6. The Dead Sea, Jordan, Israel. Want to float in a sea where it's almost impossible to sink? Better hurry. The Dead Sea is known for its super salty waters and therapeutic mud, but this unique body of water is shrinking fast. In the last 40 years, the sea has dropped by more than 80 feet, and it continues to lose water at a rate of 3 feet per year. Diversion of the Jordan River and mineral extraction are to blame. So, book that spa trip before this salty wonder turns into a salty puddle. Number 5. The Amazon Rainforest, South America. Did you know that the Amazon rainforest produces 20% of the world's oxygen? It's also home to countless species of animals and plants, some of which haven't even been discovered yet. But deforestation is rapidly shrinking this vital ecosystem. At the current rate, nearly 20% of the forest could disappear in the next few decades, affecting not just the wildlife, but the planet's entire climate. Visit now to witness the lungs of the Earth in all their glory, while they're still breathing. Number 4. The Galapagos Islands, Ecuador. The Galapagos Islands are like stepping into a time capsule, with species you won't find anywhere else on Earth, like giant tortoises and blue-footed boobies. Charles Darwin himself was inspired by the unique biodiversity here. But increased tourism and the introduction of invasive species are putting pressure on this fragile ecosystem. If you want to experience a place that feels like it's from another planet, the clock is ticking on the Galapagos. Number 3. Madagascar. Madagascar is a biodiversity hotspot, home to unique animals like lemurs and chameleons, and those funky baobab trees. But this island nation is facing massive deforestation and habitat destruction. Nearly 90% of its forests have already been lost. If you want to see lemurs leaping through lush forests, get here before Madagascar's rich biodiversity becomes nothing more than a memory. Number 2. The Congo Basin, Africa. Second on our list is the Congo Basin, the world's second largest rainforest. This place is teeming with life, gorillas, elephants, and over 10,000 species of plants. But illegal logging, mining, and agriculture are threatening this ancient forest. Scientists warn that if we continue at this pace, the Congo could lose up to 70% of its forests by 2040. If you're an adventurer at heart, now's the time to experience this wild and untamed land before it's too late. Number 1, Antarctica. And finally, we reach Antarctica, the last great wilderness. This frozen continent holds 70% of the world's fresh water in its ice sheets, and its pristine beauty is unmatched. But rising temperatures are causing the ice to melt at an alarming rate. In the last 30 years, Antarctica has lost 3 trillion tons of ice. So if the melting continues, sea levels could rise, and this icy wonderland might never look the same. If you've ever dreamed of visiting the land of penguins and icebergs, the time is now. So there you have it, 10 of the most breathtaking places on Earth that may not be around for much longer. Whether you're a nature lover, history buff, or just want to check off your travel bucket list, these destinations are calling your name. Be sure to hit that subscribe button, drop a like, and let us know in the comments which places you want to visit before they disappear. Or better yet, what other top 10 lists you'd like to see. See you in the next one, before these places vanish.